Hi everyone, I'm going to do a 2-hour litter pick today because it's hot. It's a lovely day, as you can see. It's going to be 31°C, about 90 Fahrenheit soon. So I've had a few cups of tea and I'm all ready to plough the road. So come and join me on the journey. Who won't be joining me is my tortoise, Thanos. He's gonna stay at home, ain't you, mate? You're gonna have your breakfast. Got some nice tomato and cucumber there. So we're gonna go down to Harlington Flyover, give it a clean up. I'm gonna keep it to 2 hours because I think if I'd done 10 hours there on my own, I probably still wouldn't clean it all. So it's just one of them areas, but we'll give it a bit of a tidy up and see what we get. So come along, join me on the journey, and let's get to work. Right, decided to start my video here. I'm nearly down to where I've got to go, which is just under the flyover. But I'm at the alley again. I've already done videos on this alley a couple of times, which you've probably seen the Two Alleys video, and you would have seen me clearing the fence at Redmead, just up there on a couple of videos ago. Look at it. I've easily got 2 bags coming down. I've been gone about 20 minutes of my 2 hours. Wasn't going to start the video until I got down there, but had to show you that alley. I couldn't resist. I had to show you that alley. I'm not going to do all of this walking down because I'll get distracted of what I'm here to do today. And as I said, I am under a time limit, just for the fact that it's really hot already. There was one good thing to it though. Just as I left and I'd done my introduction and I showed you old Thanos the tortoise. Now, by the way, before you ask, I've had him 4 years, but he is 30 years old. The lady gave him to me because she was moving, and I've always wanted a tortoise. So sorry, I'm getting distracted. Look, another bus stop, another mess. So I've had him 4 years now. Changed his name to Thanos because he's quite aggressive. Didn't realise tortoises were that aggressive. Anyway, he doesn't like me wife, that I can guarantee you. Luckily, he's slow, but he will chase you all around the garden, especially the wife. Right everyone, I've made my way down here. So I'm under Harlington Flyover and the M4 is just basically there. Now last week I done a video with Chili, which he will probably show in a few weeks time, and we was basically about 200 yards over that way on the other side of the motorway, and we cleaned a really nasty spot between us. That's for another video though. So got my Fulham hat on. There we are, and I've got these 2 bags coming down. So let's have a look at the time quickly, because I'm only doing this to a time. Wow, I've already had 31 minutes and I've only just got down here. I won't need the trolley from this point. I'm going to keep in the shade a bit. Don't waste my time chatting there when I can be litter picking, I suppose. So yeah, this area, we done a massive litter pick here with Harlington litter pickers about 3 years ago, and it was a Friday night. Must have got about 15 of us here. We had a massive clean up. It was a really good event. It was so nice to see everyone turn out, especially on a Friday night. I know, you know, like everyone else, we've got jobs, and by Friday you just want to get home, don't you, and park the bus, put your feet up, get your washing done, get your ironing done, have the weekend to yourself. I'm no different. But we got loads of us here. It was a really good event. It was so encouraging to see that amount of people. We've got a massive piled it all up here somewhere. Must have been 60-70 bags. Great event. But this is a bit of a drinkers area around here, although I have seen it worse. But it's a bit of a drinkers area. So, as I said, could probably be here 10 hours on my own, not clean it all. But I'll see what I can do in the time I've allotted myself. I think someone's been down, I think the council have been down here. I came down along here about, it must have been just before I went to France fishing. It was really messy. I think someone's been down here and had a bit of a tidy up, because this is nowhere near as bad as it was then. Although it's not great, it's nowhere near as bad as it was then. So yeah, as I was saying on the walk down, I started the video at the alley up there, which I've done several times. Someone's fly tipped a load of rubbish there, and as much as I clean it, it just keeps coming back within a few days. It's just become a fly tipper's paradise. It's so frustrating. Let's try not to get stung. I've got more battle scars on my arms and legs at the moment than I care to mention. A lot of them just from the fence that I done about a week ago at Redmead Road. Stung to death. Well, that looks a little bit better. Get these little bits. Might be better off actually just coming the other side of that fence and doing that. But it's certainly not as much as when I was last here, which is handy. I'm certainly not complaining about it either. The less there is, the happier I'll be. This is one job I'd be quite happy to be made redundant from, without any redundancy. We'll just fill this bag up, go and change it, put a fresh one on. We're eating into our time at the moment, so no time to stand still and waffle. It's looking better already though. I'm already much happier. 3 bags at the moment. I'll come back to that and do it last because it's heavy. I just want to do this along here, get these little peripherals out of the way, and then I can concentrate my firepower on right under the subway up there. I'll just do these peripherals. It'll be quicker. Pick it up, it'll be quicker. Loads of broken glass down here. I need to tell the council, maybe they can get the sweeper up on here. Sweep up all this as well, this from the tree that's fallen down, look. Really needs a good tidy up. Needs the sweeper down here just to get it all this glass and nonsense. There's so much of it, I'm not even going to bother trying to pick too much of it up. Yeah, so my tortoise, as you saw in the introduction, he's 30 years old now. I've had him 4 years. He doesn't like the wife. He's got a particular dislike to her. Chases around the garden. Attacks her. Tortoises are aggressive and territorial. That's what I found out. And we renamed him Thanos because of his aggression. Looks like he'd want to take over everything. So yeah, we've had him 4 years. He loves this weather. Nice and hot. He'll be very active today. He'll chase you around all day. Don't give the cats a moment's rest. Anything in his territory. Attack, attack, attack. Let's get this bag. I left it till last. No, it's just a load of whatever. I don't even know what they are. Tortillas? I don't know. Don't tend to eat that food. I'm an egg and chips man. Oh, bottle over there. We'll get him. So this is all tidy. That's good. Got most of these peripherals done. We'll stick it on the pile. Put a couple of fresh bags on and keep battling away. Mrs. O ran after me and made sure I had a drink. So, which was handy. Can of Coke. I prefer a bottle of Coke. I think it tastes better in a bottle. I was in France recently, as you know, and my mate said a bottle of beer tastes better. And I just said, yeah, I don't know why. What's your views on that, everyone? Does it taste better in a bottle, or does it taste better in a can? Or is there no difference? Now, I'm definitely, it tastes better in a bottle. But I'll drink it a bit later. I'll leave it there for the moment. Good to have. I will need a drink later, but this is just a timed litter pick today. 2 hours, that's enough. It's just way too hot to be out for any longer, and as I said, this area, even though the council have cleaned it, I bet if I spent enough time here I could spend 10 hours here still easily finding stuff, but it is a zillion times better. Now, a few of you have asked me what I do with the bags. So what I do is I take pictures of all my litter picks, whether I'm doing them on YouTube or whether I'm just doing them outside of YouTube. Those new to the channel, you might have seen a few pictures crop up so far. That's my video editor, Lauren. She edits my videos, as I've said before, but they are litter picks that I've done, let's say, outside of YouTube, which most of my litter picks are. I probably do about 2 a week for YouTube. Yeah, so they would have been litter picks that I've done outside of YouTube. I go out virtually every day litter picking. I'm still on my consecutive run of days. I know I'm into the hundreds somewhere. I'm not sure his exact number. I've lost a little bit of track of it. have to go and see what I wrote down in my book on the last time I wrote something down, and then count what I've done since then. I'm into the early hundreds, that's for certain. So yeah, they're this bit of stuff don't want to go in there. I'm gonna have to get the old foot on him jobby. Although he's still hurt. It's like my tortoise, it never gives up. Get in there, you bloody thing. I tell you what, that'll keep you in there, bloody thing. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm in the early hundreds somewhere. On this video, I'm not going to put a precise number on it, but between 105, I'd say, and 110. Whew. Gonna say that was heavier than I thought. There was a branch under it. Go over there, Mr. Branch. So anyway, yeah, everyone, thanks for joining me on today's video. Nice to have a bit of company along. You can listen to me waffle on for a bit. As I said earlier, a week ago I was with Chili on one of his videos. This will probably be released before his video, but we was 200 metres in that direction across the other side of the motorway. Done a hell of a litter pick. Hell of a litter pick. Nice thing about it was I had a little bit of gas left over from my fishing trip, so I took it with me, took a couple of cups, some milk, some tea bags, and we actually stopped for a cup of tea, which was lovely. Those who have seen more of my videos know I like a cup of tea. All right, I'll let the cat out the bag. I really only drink tea. I drink about 25 to 30 cups of tea a day. Yeah, I did say, you did hear me right. 25 to 30 cups of tea a day. All right, you can sit back down now. I'm still fitter than a butcher's dog. Right, everyone, put a fresh bag on. I've got 5 so far. I've just had a little drop of me drink. Just had a member of the public telling me that he's going to speak to the local MP in a couple of weeks' time. So let's have a quick look at the time while I'm here. All right, we're coming up to the hour mark, but it is better than what I thought. Now, so I've got a couple of bags coming down. I probably mentioned I probably could have got treble that, but I just didn't want to get distracted by all that. I only done that area a few days ago anyway, outside of YouTube videos. Can't believe it's that bad again. Hard to think that 6 bags can accumulate. I'm going to walk up here. This takes us up to the flyover. I'll get that on the way back. It's heavy. Don't want to be carrying heavy stuff with a empty bag. Now, that's what we're going to get into once we've been up the flyover. Look, there's a camp down here. We'll see if we can give that a bit of a tidy up. We'll just go up to the top of the flyover and back. This is when it starts to really get messy. People hide under here drinking. Suitcase down there, look. We'll go and get it when we're down there. So yeah, there's the M4, that way to London, that way to Bristol and Wales. Let's go a bit deeper into the mire. So yeah, as I was saying, there's just beyond the second pillow, there's a camp down there. It's full of a few guys. They're all out of their head on drugs and alcohol, and probably get a bit aggressive. So I don't really need to come here and have a punch up with them, because they're probably so out of their box you could probably push them over, but that's not the point. Just avoid the trouble to start with. They'll probably get a bit aggressive with me going in there encroaching on what they'll probably call their patch. So what I'll probably do, oh, go on mate, keep going. What I'll do is I'll go along here, this alleyway, and I'll probably do this alleyway instead, and just give that a miss for the moment. So, what haven't I spoken about so far? Waffled on about tea, waffled on about fines, waffled on about bits and bobs. I haven't waffled on about my film review, have I? So, film review, yeah, good idea. I watched just last night the third film in the series of what's called A Quiet Place. So it's called, the latest one is called A Quiet Place Day 1. And it's only about an hour and 35 long. It's not a long film. So if you've seen that series of films, you'll know you can't make any noise. Otherwise the nasties have you. Yeah. Just to digress quickly, this isn't too bad either. The whole area is better than I thought it'd be. So yes, A Quiet Place Day 1. Let's not give the plot away, but basically the nasties land, have a punch up with humanity, and basically cause chaos. And it's about really one lady's story of getting back. No, I won't say too much actually. It's about a lady's story of making her way from where she is. She's suffering from cancer, terminal cancer, and she wants to make her way back to some pizza place, and she has to run through the invading army and avoid them. So yeah, it was enjoyable. I think it was enough. An hour and 40 was enough. Don't get stung to death, Gerard. Don't get stung to death, don't get stung to death, don't get stung to death. Ow! I'm getting stung to death, I'm getting stung to death. Bloody hell. Ow, it caught me right on the bleeding leg. So, yeah, I think an hour and 40 was enough for it. It made it enjoyable. I think if they tried to drag it out and made it 2 and a bit hours, it would have really been too much. Shall I go down there and get them cans? Oh, all right then, why not? Why not? This bank's steeper than it looks. I think the trick is when you're in here, it's just to chuck it out and pick it up when you're back up the top. Oh. Do 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 do. So, any more? Yes, no, yes. What's that? No idea. You tell me. Right, now I've got to get back up the bank. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, bloody hell, great. I might be 57 years old, but I was a decent 800 metre runner in my time. I've still got it to a degree. So yeah, so the film, yeah, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. It's not a classic. Oh no, look, I've got to go back into the trench further along. But it's just an enjoyable film to watch. It's not going to take up much of your day. You're not going to speak about it forever as a classic, but it's something to watch. You've got a couple of hours free. You're like, oh, I'm bored. You've got a pile of ironing to do. Well, you think, I'll put that off and watch the film. Watch the film. Put the ironing off. Let's have another run. Oh, before I run up the bank. Let's get, oh wow. More in here that I could see, actually, now I'm in here. Bag's getting heavy. I've got to run up the bank with it. 3, 2, 1, away! Oh. So, we'll put up a little link to it. A Quiet Place Day 1. Right everyone, just having a look at the stopwatch. I've done 1 hour and 25. I've only got 35 minutes to go. I've come back to the trolley because as I've had a slight change of plan with that camp over there, I can use the trolley along this path. So I'll follow this all the way up to the end and back. I'm sure there'll be some stuff down here to get for me 2 hours. The 2 hours is basically starting to a finish. Going home will take me another 20 odd minutes, but I won't include that. Although I'll most likely get 3 or 4 going home, because I said already I could have got more coming down here, but I just didn't want to be distracted by it. My mission today is to do this, really. And as I've already pointed out, I only done that the other day. I've done it twice in a week, and I've still got loads of bags if I wanted to coming down. Look, I'll do this on the way back, but this is what you're up against, look. Just household waste being chucked in the alley. They missed their bin day and like, right, okay, chuck it in the alley. It's just a mindset of utter morons. This wall went up last year. They widened the M4 motorway, so you used to be able to see the motorway from here when you ran along this alley. I did run along this alley from time and again just to make up an extra half a mile sometimes, or an extra rep if I do like a 5 mile run with say 16 90-second reps in it. And like yeah, something like 5 mile run with 16 90-second reps and a 30 or 45-second recovery jog. But sometimes I'd run out of space, so I had to add a bit to the run to get the amount of reps in that I wanted to do. But I didn't run down here much. I don't remember it being like this, but then I probably wasn't paying that much attention. When your eyeballs out over some 90-second reps and you're hurting, you're probably not paying attention to a little bit of litter on the floor. But I can't run as much anymore. I'm much older and I've had a lot of injuries over the last 3 years. Right, let's turn round. And yeah, I've not run for nearly 2.5 years now properly, which is a shame. There's a lot of rubbish the other side of the fence here. See if I could just get a bit of it. It's too much like hard work. You need to get it from that side of the fence, but that's all the way round on the road, so I'm not going to be able to go around there. Next year, I've got 3 fishing trips planned. I've got 2 in one journey, so I'm going to go to one lake, fish it for a week, and then I'm going to go. Hang on. Let's see if I can get that out without getting stung to death. I'll drag that behind me. So I'm going to go to one lake for a week. From that lake I'm going to drive straight to another lake, which is about 25 miles away. I'm going to meet up with all my mates. We're going to have another week there. Then I come home, and then 5 or 6. Oh, bloody hell, that absolutely stinks. I think someone's crapped over that. Oh, I just got a whiff of that. That stinks. Let's get this household rubbish as well while I'm at it. That stinks as well, but this blanket I'm dragging behind me stinks even worse. Oh, bloody hell. That is a real strong smell of crap. Where was I? Oh yeah, fishing. So I come home, got about 5 or 6 weeks, and I'll go back to France again and have my 3rd fishing trip of the year. And then whilst I was at it, there's another lake which already booked out for 2025. Yep, a year to go, and it's already booked out. So what I've done is I've booked it for 2026. Yeah, so that's give me something to look forward to. Not doing 2 hours. As I said, I would have done it, but I'm not going in that camp. Not today anyway. So that just leaves me time to sum up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 bags plus that blanket. The whole area has been tidied up, which I'm pleased about. I've gone down the 2 alleys instead to make up for the other bit. So it just leaves me to say, oh, there's a poltergeist pushing my trolley. It just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please be part of the solution. Go out, do a bit of... Oh, I was wondering when old Barry Schumacher was going to come past. There he is. Go on, Barry. Please be part of the solution. If this inspires you to do just a little bit of litter picking, then I'm more than happy. So yeah, enjoy the video. and we will definitely catch you on the next one. All the best.